Joe, it's great to see you here at Top Audio Milan. This looks like one of your Avielo projectors, but in fact, it's a revolution. It's a very new product. We've actually seen it here in Top Audio before we're going to see it in the U.S. Why don't you give me some of the details and the background of the product?
I'd be happy to. So people who are familiar with Avielo by ProjectionDesign would look at this and say, oh, it's an Optix projector. And they're right, but it's not your standard Optix projector. What this is the world's first native 235 DLP projector. This is what we're calling the Optix 235 Super Wide, and that is because it's a native 235 chip. So our resolution on this is 1080 by 2538. So it's bigger than Blu-ray, and here's what I mean by that. Blu-ray is wonderful, high resolution, the best image you can get on a DVD, but what happens is you're fixed into a window that's 1080 by 1920. So now you have a CinemaScope movie at 235 ratio or 240, it shrinks down to where your actual height on the chip is 800 by 1920. What we have is an extra 600 pixels approximately as far as the width goes. So we maintain our 1080 height, we expand out to 2538, so we're in effect bigger than Blu-ray, about 79% more pixels than what you'd be able to use on a normal Blu-ray DVD. So it's much higher resolution. We've been showing it here, as you mentioned, at Top Audio, and people can't believe the resolution. It gives it a more 3D effect without just more depth to a depth of field, we'll call it, and just a very flat, nice image. You don't have to have the lens. What's missing, obviously, is that lens. Though we won't say it's missing. It's gone.
It's in there.
Right? It's all built in. Instead of having to rolling a lens in front of your primary lens, which now absorbs about 10% of your light and plays around with the geometry of the image, you now have a native, when it's a very brand new, very high resolution lens that we've developed specifically to take on the 1080 by 2538.
This is a production sound. We got a real scoop here. This is a world premiere. This is a real scoop. This will be available in a couple of months.
Before the end of the year.
And you're going to be feeding us more information about it. You get a couple little tweaks to do to it.
If you want one by Christmas, we'll do our best. And we just have a little bit of software to work on, just finalize a few of the things to make it even better, and we're all set. But as you can see, we've been showing it for 4 days here at the show. Hasn't had a hitch. We've got nothing but compliments on it. We're very, very pleased and can't wait to show it this coming week at CEDIA in Atlanta.
Well, I'll say to our viewers out there, go see it. The image is absolutely fabulous. Joe, thank you very much for this opportunity. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
All right.